Good day everyone. Hello to all of our viewers. Hope you guys are having a great day so far. And we are ready to start. The markets are super hot. Right, Daniel? Volatility is insane. Okay, now let's make sure you can hear me well. Let's just quickly go through a sound check. Just reply a quick yes if you can hear me, and we are ready to continue. Now, I think today we saw the biggest manipulation in the markets. If you see what's going on the right-hand side, see the oil is down 15% and S&P 500 and NASDAQ it's up 3.5%, and gold, surprisingly or not, rose to 1.73. Let's see what opportunities we're going to find today. Cryptos are also in a good shape today, especially Ethereum and Bitcoin, Solana, top 3 performances. And let's start with the oil. So on my top-down analysis here, so that's the US oil. We can add it on the Canva. Yep. US oil. I want to see the yesterday's low. That's the previous day's low. Key support at this point. So that's it. Key support can cause the price to move in the opposite direction. But that's insane, 50% down. There is a thing in the markets that the prices tend to fall faster than they go up. See how much effort the price needed candle by candle to move from one level to another, and see the range, the size of these candles from here to there compared to the current one. Next. I don't care about the 4-hour chart. There is no significant information to extract because we see on the daily that the structure is there. So since the early morning, since the Asian session, the price, after it sold off, it just trading sideways with a decline on the 15-minute time frame. Buyers trying to step in. So here is how we're going to trade this one today, or what I will be looking to do here. When the price taps into this key demand zone, that's today's demand, I will be looking to buy with some reversals here. So this will be on my checklist, because at some point the market, based on the volume analysis that I can see on the left on the NASDAQ, but that applies to everything, this area here is what we call low volume node area, and it's going to be tested. So either now at the bounce or later after a new low, at some point price will come back to test these areas here, and I want to get into this because it's a high quality trade. So for now we are in the middle of the move. 5-minute chart. We could potentially buy here, but why I'm not going to do that is because the market didn't change its structure. So it's still under the seller's control. Break above here, potential buys. Hello guys, hi Arabic Forex, Kelvin, how are you doing today? So this is what I will be looking for on this US oil scenario. Next one, let's check the gold. Maybe we're going to find some opportunities to trade here. Let's start with the top-down analysis. Previous day's high. Same scenario as I explained just a minute ago on the US oil, that these low volume nodes here will be filled at some point. It is happening here on the gold. So at some point the price will move back upwards to fill up these low volume nodes. And they usually act as a significant levels of resistance. So that's previous day's high, and this one is a previous day's low. And because the value area is above the previous day's high, now the market is more bullish than bearish. That means more likely we're going to have a bullish session if this 15-minute and 5-minute chart actually rotates. So I want to see a rotation here. If we measure the Fibonacci just to find some good areas where we can buy from here to there, wow, the price just bounced the 61.8%. How great is that? So here is the deal. A break above this high, I'm going to be looking to buy break above here. I'm not going to I won't look to sell this market today, the gold. Trend line from here to there. Okay. I'm very interested in this one. We can even channel this one here. So things got very serious now. So let's make a detailed analysis. So guys, what do I see here? Asian session was bullish. We had a push to the upside. Then we had this consolidation and then drop during London. And the price now made a double bottom here, a deep double bottom reversal. Is forming a double bottom reversal. So the key area is this $4,800, 8,407, 8,400. So a break above here and a move away actually from that level will have my attention, because I will be looking for the retracement to buy this one. Yep. So this is another plan on the gold. I'm excited today because we will get into some good trades. From next time, I will add another software here, and you're going to be amazed by the information I will be sharing with you. Anything changed on the US oil? Yeah, sellers are keep pushing down gold, buyers are trying to gain control. That's perfect. NASDAQ, what's going on with this fella today? What's going on? Crazy. Strong break to the upside, just with a good morning. during the Asian session. So the market definitely open above the value area today, and it will open the cash market in about an hour, 40 minutes from now. The plan on NASDAQ is simple, super simple. We want to get a cluster with these 2 fips. To be honest, on NASDAQ, I don't even know if the price will sell off that much today. If we're going to see some moves up to here, maybe the market will bounce and move to the upside. Anyhow, from experience and from the statistical point of view, most likely we're going to have a bullish session. Yes, Leo, that's true. We're going to have a bullish session here. But everything will be depending on the cash market open at 4:30 local time or 2:30 UK time or 8:30 New York time, 9:30 New York time. Or I don't know, 11:30 Australian time, whatever. What information can we get from the volume profile here? Is that based on the volume, if we consider the open up to here, so the volume shows this P shape. This P shape is a bullish signal, but before a further continuation, usually the market moves down. So on NASDAQ, is a kind of confirmation that we're going to have the pullback. Same picture on both charts, on both screens. Okay, this is going to take time. It will take a bit of time. Maybe it's better to focus on the US oil and gold for now. On the US oil, even for some short-term entries, oh, look at this. I like what I see here. I like what I see here because maybe we're going to see some buyers around this level. Let's just keep an eye on that one, guys. Let's let the market to move a little bit. What do we have? For those who are new, just make sure you sign up with YWO. It's our trusted broker, and you can find everything you need here, guys. Okay. So you can see also the spreads, and for me, it's a broker with the lowest spread, and especially on gold and US oil indices, and that's something you need. You really need it when you do day trading or even scalping like me. People who trade the same way I trade, like they scalp the market, we are looking consistently, you can't imagine, to find a broker with low spreads. Because if we save on spread, it means we have better chances to get faster the profits when occur and get out of the positions. And this is what we need. Okay, also you have calendar here. You can calculate your position size. You have daily news, different type of events. There are webinars here from Fred. You can sign up for the webinars. Bitcoin whipsawed by Trump, Iran rhetoric analyst flag real signals, Australians, ASX 200 closes down 1.06%. Make sure you get yourself on these ebooks, guys. The information and the value you're gonna get is unmatched from here. Anything changed this morning in New Zealand? The biggest event was today, the interest rates in New Zealand, and they kept the rates unchanged at 2.25%. And if you are new here and you don't know, by the way, we are still waiting for some moves here based on our plan. Gold looks a bit more aggressive compared to the US oil. So I hope that we're going to have some good moves here. Here it comes. Still needs some time. The price needs some time to move upwards. So in New Zealand, they, by keeping their interest rates unchanged, usually has a negative effect on the currency. But if we see on the right hand side that all the currencies against the US dollar are significantly pushing upwards. So it's like today everybody is dumping the US dollar. Even in times of uncertainty like these days, with what's going on with the war in Iran and everywhere, markets like crypto, like stocks, are not among the favorite of people who move the market, let's say. So they don't use them to hedge or protect value on something. But if we see them going up, it means the majority of market participants believe that there is more value here rather than the US dollar, and this is the reason they still buying the cryptocurrencies and eventually the stocks. We will see today when the stock market opens how the stocks will gap, and I expect all the stocks to gap up, and too much today. Ethereum is up 6%, Bitcoin 3.8%, Solana Solana 2.6%. The US oil tapped into this area here. This is what some traders used to call order blocks, but this is very much in theory. When you learn, if you learn how to trade using volume analysis and order flow setups like I do, and I kind of show you something on the left, you will understand that all these blocks of orders here, they have more significant when they are backed up with some volume clusters. Going to trade Solana? Yes, absolutely. To be honest, I was Solana yesterday. I'm heavily loaded on Solana, heavily loaded. I had a group of traders that they joined one of my recent webinars, and I explained the theory, not, okay, no, let me correct that, not theory, how to practically understand which one of the major cryptocurrencies to buy at any given moment. But this is for investing much more purposes rather than day trading. Okay, so And here it's one thing that I would like to share with you. If you try to do day trading at the same time to invest, if you don't understand the different mindset you need to have with these two, it's going to be hard to successfully get into this game. So first thing you do, if you don't have the right education, or if you are a bit lost and you are not consistent in your trading, click the link below. The first link leads you directly to my course. It's a 10 hours video course, 30 modules that I created and record word by word myself, and get yourself educated and then come to the market, and I'm sure you're gonna trade like no other way. So gold didn't reach this area yet. Come on, let's see. Go down, go down, go down. Drop, drop, drop. What are my favorite assets in terms of investing? Cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, Solana, and Ethereum. But frankly, most of my money, I made them from Solana and Ethereum, to be honest. And in terms of day trading, NASDAQ. If you ever be around me from 4:30 to 8:30, you will see me trading NASDAQ. Soon I will launch the other course. I'm working on it, and it's going to be about volume analysis, about market profile, how to read candlesticks in combination with volumes, because it's going to give you more clarity if you want to timing your entries better, unless you are super experienced with candlesticks. But first, you need to learn about candlesticks and market structure just with raw charts. And this is what the first course that it's on the link below about. Let's check some news from. Do we see anything here? No. News history 3 hours ago. Explosions. Euro US dollar. What's going on with this one? Yes, perfect, perfect. I like this because I'm waiting to exchange some US dollars to euros. Something else I trade, not day trading with leverage and this stuff. It's just I exchange currencies online, but let's say more not physically through the bank, but the actual currency. And I play between the euro US dollar and the Australian dollar. And it's another good strategy to diverse your portfolio in trading. So if this goes up, happy days. But look at, guys, all of the majors are betting on US dollar's weakness. All of them, all of them. Even the Japanese yen, which is the poorest out of everything, Oh, Daniel, you are DeFi tokens. Okay, good to know. Thanks, Carfi. I like NASDAQ also. Yep. NASDAQ and S&P 500 moves very similarly, let's say 95%. But NASDAQ is more volatile and I like it because I'm scalping. That's the only reason. Some of my students, they trade only S&P 500 and that's purely totally fine. Similar, almost not similar, even almost identical setups, identical range of move, but you can see now NASDAQ already moved 3.3%, S&P only 2.5%, and that's because of the different type of volatility in these two. That's why always NASDAQ will be more explosive. I'm also from Saudi Arabia. Which broker is better to choose? What do you think? Try to sign up with YWO. I don't know exactly the regions, but if you make the effort to have a live chat here, the guys will definitely assist you. Okay? I see that gold drops. Buyers are still in control here, and that's a good thing. When the price approaches a key level of resistance like this one here, it's good to apply the law of effort and result in the market. And if the buyers who manage to push the price from this point down here up there can stay and break this resistance, it will show that the market is under aggressive buying pressure, which means that most likely they will stay there to maintain the bullish move. So that gives us the hinge or the inside information, if you prefer, to trade in the same direction. What is the S&P 500? It stands for the Standard and Poor 500 companies in terms of revenue in the US, which they conduct businesses in the US. And every year, depending on their revenues, they change. Maybe one company you see today on the S&P 500, tomorrow not to be included. Among these companies are companies that you already heard about, probably Amazon, Apple, yeah, Microsoft. Yes, YWO is really good for the region. They have Arabic speaking, that's great. So here is your answer, Abed. But of course, in terms of spread on gold and WTI or US oil, yeah, it's unmatched. So here is something that is going to happen. If the price breaks this low and continues, I'm going to get into this trade here. If the price moves below this low here, most likely we're going to see the price coming all the way down to this point. Now, for people who might be interested in taking this kind of setups, although I'm looking to buy at the bottom, you can place your stop loss anywhere above here. So now I want to see sellers' aggression. I want to see the price really moving down aggressively. Otherwise, the pattern is it's going to fail. If in the next couple of minutes the price won't move fast, then I'm going to scratch it off. Let's see. We need a push. We need a big push. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. So far the price moved pretty much equal distance from the entry point. Usually what some traders do, they move their stop loss. To the entry point. So now if price reverses and moves in the opposite direction, they don't lose anything. Someone who does day trading, usually we leave the trade, we leave some room, as we say, for the trade to breathe. But when you do scalp, when you're scalping and you take 10, 20 positions per day, I mean, you just want to get in and out as soon as the price moves, but also to get in as soon, but to get out as fast as possible. Like I get a lot of break-even trades, a lot of break-even, because I mean that's the right method for me to scalp the markets. I want to see if this will end up as a false breakout or not. If you are new to trading and when you see the price going up and down on the same minute, you feel, oh my God, now it's going up and I sold or stuff. I will share this with you. The price will show what's going to happen, the candlestick, the last 15 to 20 seconds before its closure. Like now, 47 seconds left to see the end of this candlestick. It's too early to judge if this is going to close as bearish or bullish. We need to wait to see what's going on the last 10-15 seconds. You see now 20 seconds and it turned into green. Even some people could even close their trade here if they just want to get in and out with one-to-one. It depends. What is gold doing? Crazy gold. So we have this resistance. See how this candlestick moved up, touched this resistance, and immediately rejected. Buyers weren't that strong to maintain a bullish move. I think most of the people got out here, or at least they are at break even. So either they made something or they didn't lose anything. So based on this one, the market didn't follow through. Bullish engulfing here, so maybe we can see a push to the upside from there. I was expecting if a push to the upside will occur, price could potentially come somewhere here, but that's okay. It's going to be another one. FOMC meeting minutes tonight. We're going to have a turbulence in the market tonight, guys. Tomorrow in the US, they will report the domestic GDP, gross domestic product. On Friday, we're going to be live here on the channel, and we're going to have the CPA in the US yearly. That's the biggest one. Oh. Guys, hold on. That's insane. I will explain that on Friday. This will be the most valuable lesson I will teach you, but I'm going to do it on Friday. Previous CPI 2.4%, forecast 3.4% CPI. I don't want to explain it today, but I will explain it on Friday, April 10th, and I will show you how to trade it there, live. Wow. Guys, this one here, it's going to be bigger than the tonight's FOMC. And write this down. You will remember my words. Hi Theo, your biggest fan from Nigeria is here. How are you today? I'm good, my friend. How are you doing? I still can't believe that the CPI is forecasted to increase by 1%. Okay. So, likely and gratefully for us doing day trading is that the market has so much volatility, so much volatility, and we can get into some nice and easy moves, I can say. And very predictable. What is NASDAQ doing now? So it's reaching the today's high. Okay, gold moved far away from the resistance. I don't like that anymore. I'm very interested on WTI today, the US oil. I think that's the best market to trade today. So this one here is a weak bullish engulfing. And as a weak bullish engulfing, it's not the best signal to trade. The low, another low, low, pushed up, false breakout. And if the price will move above these highs, it means it will change its structure on this lower time frame, and that will be the signal to start buying the market. Yes, Daniel, you are very pumped up. I like that. Hope to catch up a few $100 today. Absolutely. So now this area is the one we have to keep an eye on. Personally, I'm not in the move anymore, but the price is going down. So if sellers remain in control, yeah, we're going to see this area to be the take profit area. We broke below this. So this can be the take profit. And now the market is on a smooth go. I guess it's time to pick up the phone. Bitcoin became aggressive. I remember it was 3.3 something, 3.3%. Over the last 5 minutes, just exploded. Ethereum didn't follow, neither Solana. XRP is okay, it's whatever here. But oh, Bitcoin has a super bullish sentiment here. In one of the lives I did, I think it was last week, I don't remember exactly which day because I was live every day, I mentioned that I explained why we expect the move to the upside from this point onward and is less likely to see the continuation below $60,000. And it's because not only the overall structure, but because of the way the candles were pushing upwards from February the 6th. In the market, we always compare. Look, best traders I know, the way they trade, they always compare the current move with the previous moves. So if I see that the candlesticks now are getting bigger after the market sold off and the bullish candlesticks show buyers aggression compared to the black candlesticks, for me it's a sign of market strength and I'm interested to buy the market rather than to sell the market. Hey Ahmed, nice to see you around. Price came back to this area. Buyers are really aggressive. I don't know if they're going to stay like this in the next 10 minutes because the cash market will open, the stock markets in the US. After the first trade, I will be very keen on the bullish break here above this high, and I will get in with 2 positions. This is the way I trade the reversals. with two positions here. I'm waiting for the break above here. So far the price is not breaking. We need to see a break above this high, not a false breakout, the real breakout. So there is a doji candlestick as an insight on the gold 5-minute chart, and this can trigger the buyers a lot. I like this pattern. I really like this one. If you're going to play some trades, remember we are just 5 minutes before the stock market open. And it can be extremely dangerous if you don't understand good risk management, because the market has so much volatility today, too much. For beginners traders, I will encourage you to lower your risk size. If you don't have experience, or if you haven't experienced actually similar situations years ago, and you are new to trading, let's say you're trading for $100 every time, you risk $100 or $50, whatever is the amount, maybe less, maybe more. Just lower your risk when the market is so volatile like this one, and you want to be in a trade or to place a trade. Just the time when the stock market is about to open. That will save you a lot. What I can see from here and what the chart shows, that at least NASDAQ is likely to push to the upside too. Gold is super bullish now, so maybe we're going to have a good setup there. It's just the negative correlation between gold and US oil. That's what bothers me at the end of the day with these markets. Maybe technically we see good patterns, but because of the correlation of all these markets, sometimes it's better to have greater filters for these ones. I also see a lot of people watching us now, and make sure you like the video, you subscribe on the YouTube channel if you're not a subscriber yet. And of course, remember guys, this Friday, the CPI, it's going to be one of the biggest and most crucial events for this month. And I'm telling you, it's going to be even bigger than the non-farm payrolls or the interest rates. And make sure you're going to be here on Friday, same time. All right. And also, I said that when we're going to reach 1,000 subscribers on the YouTube channel, I'm going to open a Telegram channel for you, and it's going to be something you never experienced before. I know there are many channels there, but I also know the value and the information they give, and I know I can do much better. So I just need you to be there, guys, because there is no reason to do these things for me because I'm already doing them until 8:30 every single day. So hi Theo, hi everyone, guys. I'm a beginner in trading and I love your streams. Watch and what do you do and try to repeat the strategies. Thank you, you're very welcome. Stick around, my friend, and you're gonna gain a lot of value from here. You know what is funny? That I have a lot of students because I offer private coaching one-on-one. It's been about 4 years now. And I have a lot of students that they buy courses from YouTubers and they come to me and they ask me, can you teach us how to trade? So I love that. And that's when I decided to make a course. So if someone wants, it's like I'm your AI mentor for 10 hours and I have a course that you can have lifetime access on the videos. So the market just opened. See how the NASDAQ is going up, guys. See how NASDAQ is going up. Here on the left, NASDAQ on the left. It gave us a nice push so far. Up, up, up. US oil. Gold drops. I can see it from the percentage. So The first setup on the US oil, for me, it was a break even. The second one is quite good. The price is pushing up. I didn't place any trades on NASDAQ yet. I just want to see the US oil first reaching a bit higher. Now, if you guys are in this trade from any point here, make sure you move your stop loss at break even so you save yourself from sudden drops. We want a little bit more push on the NASDAQ so we can gain the push, the push on the US oil further up. Jesus, said 666 people watching, but 481 channel subscribers. Somebody is not sharing love there. Of course. Many people, they don't share love here, guys. Come on. I think it's going to go up. I like to say 100%. I know it's going to go up. No, I don't. If you guys want to take your profits and call it for the day, still good. It's nothing wrong with taking profits. And of course, gold drops. Just a little bit push, just a little bit push here. Oh, sellers are very active, guys, here. Extremely active. Oh my goodness. What? That shake was huge. The price was holding at the top for about 10 seconds and then bam, it slapped down. It's amazing. Whoa. So the next potential entry here, so that trade went really well for most of the people. 3-1, I mean, okay, that's perfect. Next entry, it's going to be around this value area. This one here. Watch for reversal price action here. Watch for a candlestick turning into any one of the strong reversal candlesticks. I think we said and did a lot of things so far. I wish you guys to have a great day and profitable day if you're going to be around. Make sure to open your account with YWO if you haven't done it yet, or if you are trading with prop firms. I have a discount code and a link on the description as well. For the rest of the day, make sure you manage your risk accordingly, because towards 7 p.m. London time, FOMC meeting minutes usually moves the market sideways prior to the report. And if you haven't liked this video and subscribe on this YouTube channel, please show some love and do it. And remember, Friday is close. So on Friday, the CPI is going to be the biggest event, and it's going to be one of the fundamentals that will shift the market. So make sure you will be on the live I will do on Friday. So take care, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in. I wish you best luck, and I will see you on Friday.